These people are amongst the greatest quiz players in Britain. Together, they make up the Eggheads, the most formidable quiz team in the country. The question is, can they be beaten? Welcome to Eggheads, the show where a team of quiz challengers attempt to beat the greatest quiz team in Britain. They are the Eggheads. Today's fearsome foursome are Steve, Olav, Kevin, and Lisa. You are quizzing rather well, Eggheads. Trying to topple them today are South by Northwest. Now, this family team's name comes from their location, with Frank, the team captain, living in the northwest of Scotland on the Isle of Skye, and the rest of the team living in southern England. Let's meet them.
Hi, I'm Frank, and I'm a retired IT worker.
Hi, I'm Philip, and I'm a civil servant.
Hi, I'm Claire, and I'm a tax consultant.
Hi, I'm Andrew, and I'm a driving instructor.
So, Frank and team, welcome. Great to see you. Frank, you're the stepfather of the three other players, correct?
That's true, yes.
And just on the geography, it's really interesting to me. You three are down south, right?
Yep.
So we're sort of Surrey area?
Surrey, Sussex, yeah, Surrey.
And Frank, you basically moved as away as far as possible.
Yes, that's true, but it's not as bad as it sounds.
OK, I know the story, and it's rather lovely. You retired, and you and your wife, who is mother of the three we see. What was your thought process? Tell us.
My wife and I first went to the Isle of Skye together on honeymoon, and we both enjoyed it. So we went back there repeatedly for holidays over the years. And when I came to retire nearly 10 years ago now, I said to her, why don't we try living up there for a year on a trial basis? And we did, and we enjoyed it. So we basically just stayed up there.
Well, it's totally beautiful. What a lovely story, isn't it? But listen, I know she'll be cheering you on, so good luck, team. Good luck, Frank. The whole Isle of Skye will come to a standstill if you win today, because we've got a very big jackpot. Every day there's £1,000 worth of cash up for grabs. If you fail to win, we roll the money over. I can tell you, South by Northwest, that the Eggheads have won the last 21. So there's 22,000 for you to win if you're successful. The first head-to-head battle is on the subject of food and drink. So food and drink. Who would like this?
What's the plan?
I think that was me, wasn't it?
If you'd like to do that, yeah.
I'd love to do that, yeah.
OK.
OK, Claire, tax consultant. And who would you like to tax on this side?
Well,
You've got Steve, or Olav, Kevin, or Lisa.
Would you like to take on Kevin? Yes?
I'd love to.
OK.
OK, well, I can see you've watched the programme, Frank. He's got a strategy somewhere there. Great, let's get moving. Claire from South by Northwest to take on Kevin from the Eggheads. To ensure there's no conferring, please take your positions in our legendary question room. So, Claire, are you a quizzer?
I am, sometimes, yes.
In the local pub or online, or?
Quite a lot online during lockdown. And we do have a local pub quiz that I go to with my husband most Sunday evenings.
Let's see how you do. Would you like to go first or second against the Grandmaster?
I'll go first, please.
What is the American name for what we in the UK refer to as candy floss? Claire, is this cotton candy, stick candy, or fairground candy?
That is cotton candy.
It is cotton candy. Well done. Kevin, which common food item has a name that derives from earlier words for twice cooked? Pancake, biscuit, or tortilla?
It's French biscuit, so it's biscuit.
Biscuit. Didn't know that. That's right, biscuit. Claire, granita is a coarse-grained version of which dessert? Is it yogurt, ice cream, or sorbet?
I think that is sorbet.
It is. Playing well. Sorbet's right. 2 out of 2. Kevin, which part of the cardamom plant is most commonly used as a spice, Kevin? The root, the stem, or the seed?
Stem or seed? Not the stem, I don't think. I think seed.
Seed is right. Yeah. Oh, I thought he was going to go straight there, Claire. Here's your third question. Jelly beans were famously the favourite treat of which US president? Jimmy Carter, Ronald Reagan, or George H.W. Bush?
I don't know this one. So I'm going to have to guess, and I'm going to guess George H.W. Bush.
Does Frank know?
I have a feeling it's Ronnie Reagan.
It's Ronnie Reagan, yeah. He famously had a big jar of them on his desk, I think, and was eating them the whole time. Ronald Reagan. Kevin, lecithin is commonly used in food production as what? Is lecithin used as a colorant, emulsifier, or humectant?
It's not a colorant. It's used in things like jams and jellies. I'll say humectant.
What do you think about this, Claire?
I would have ruled out colorant as well, but I wouldn't have known the other two.
It's actually an emulsifier.
Is it?
Kevin. Yeah.
I was just a bit confused about definitions of what exactly they do. That's, yeah.
Yeah, what a shame we didn't get Ronald Reagan, Claire, because you would have pitched Kevin off the side of the air balloon with that. We go to sudden death. Instead, it gets a bit harder. I don't give you alternative options. Where a standard sandwich has 2 slices of bread, a classic club sandwich has how many?
4?
No, 3. Kevin can take the round with this. What is added to sugar and sweet wine, Kevin, to make the Italian dessert Zabaglione?
Egg.
Yes, I can accept that. Egg is correct. Egg yolks as it happens, but egg is right. So well done. You've taken the round. Sudden death. Kevin takes the round up. You were so close there, Claire. So close. Well played. Come back, both of you, and rejoin your teams. Well, it's early days, but the Eggheads have struck, and they've knocked out a challenger. The Eggheads are all still there. Let's see what happens now with film and television. Who would like this? Frank?
Phil, go on.
Yeah.
You go for it. Yeah.
OK, yeah, I'll do that.
OK, Philip, civil servant. Against which Egghead?
Steve.
Steve, then.
Yeah, go for Steve. Yeah.
Right, Philip from South by Northwest taking on Steve, known as the Van, because his van is packed with books. To ensure there's no conferring, please take your positions in our famous question room. OK, well, so 3 questions against Steve, and it's film and TV. I'm almost hoping that North by Northwest comes up, which is the film your team name is based on. Would you like to go first or second?
I'll go first, please.
OK, here we go, Philip. Good luck. In the 1970s and 1980s, which actor portrayed Agatha Christie's Hercule Poirot in the films Evil Under the Sun, Appointment with Death, and Death on the Nile? Is it Laurence Olivier, Peter Ustinov, or Ralph Richardson?
It's Peter Ustinov.
Yeah, it is. Well done. Steve, Liam Neeson received an Oscar nomination for his role in which film? Schindler's List, The Phantom Menace, or Taken?
Well, I can't imagine it being Taken, but Schindler's List, Jeremy.
Schindler's List is right. Philip, for many years, Leo McKern played the title role in which TV series? Dixon of Dock Green, Rumpole of the Bailey, or Fabian of the Yard?
Leo McKern. OK, so I don't know the answer to this, but I think it's not Rumpole of the Bailey. And I'm going out on a limb a bit here, but I think it might be Fabian of the Yard.
What's the answer here, Steve?
It's Rumpole.
It is Rumpole of the Bailey, was played by Leo McKern. OK, Steve, your question. In which US TV series does Laura Linney co-star as Wendy Bird? Ray Donovan, Billions, or Ozark?
Do you know what? Thank you to my girlfriend, because she watches this, and I'm pretty sure that's Ozark, Jeremy.
Well done, Steve, you got it. Philip, which TV news presenter appears briefly in the James Bond film Skyfall? Hugh Edwards, Tom Bradby, or Kay Burley? If you get this question wrong, you've lost the head-to-head.
Right, I'm going to go for Kay Burley.
I think I would have done as well, but it's wrong. It's Hugh Edwards. Hugh Edwards was the answer. Give Steve the round. Philip, you're knocked out. We'll be back shortly. See you after the break. Welcome back. As it stands, South by Northwest have lost 2 brains from the final round. The Eggheads haven't lost any so far. The next subject for you is geography. So who would like this, Frank?
Yes, Andrew's favourite subject.
So you're holding back, Frank.
Yep.
Andrew's doing geography. Against which Egghead? You've got Olav or Lisa?
I think it's Lisa.
Andrew from South by Northwest taking on Lisa for the final round before the final. Please go to the question room. Andrew, it's geography. Would you like to go first or second against Lisa?
I'll go first, please, Jeremy.
And here we go. The Gulf of Thailand is an arm of which sea? Mediterranean Sea, Baltic Sea, or South China Sea?
The South China Sea.
It is the South China Sea. Lisa, which of these is a major train station in Manchester? Is it Manchester Holborn, Manchester Embankment, or Manchester Piccadilly?
Every time I've got off there, it's been Manchester Piccadilly.
Yep, it hasn't changed recently. Manchester Piccadilly. Andrew, which of these places lies directly between Letchworth Garden City and Welwyn Garden City? Stevenage, Sevenoaks, or Sunderland?
That'd be Stevenage, Jeremy.
That's the correct answer. Okay, Lisa, your question to catch up. Which of the following cover around 75% of the inland area of Finland? Forests, lakes, or glaciers?
My first thought was forests because, you know, Finns are great rally drivers, and if it was lakes or glaciers, they'd be better at skiing or some sort of boat sport, I guess. It really, yeah, I can't feel a reason to steer away from that. Yeah, I'll go with forests.
You're right, forests it is. 2-2, tight round. Third question can be crucial, Andrew. Ashgabat is the capital of which country? Kazakhstan, Tajikistan, or Turkmenistan?
Oh, I think I'm going to take a shot in the dark and I'll go for Turkmenistan.
Turkmenistan is right. Well done, Andrew. Good quizzing. 3 out of 3. Pressure on Lisa. Lisa, the sol is currently the official currency of which South American country? The sol. Peru, Venezuela, or Suriname?
It feels like a Spanish one. Maybe on that basis I can park Suriname. Yeah, come on, 50-50. Peru.
Peru is right.
Ooh.
Yes! Nicely done. Okay, we go to sudden death. Andrew, gets a bit harder. I don't give you alternatives. The ancient city of Fez, F-E-Z, is in which North African country?
Morocco.
Morocco's right. Lisa, in which decade did Ankara become Turkey's capital?
Don't know. Well done, Andrew. 1950s.
1920s, so Andrew has the round. Well done on sudden death. Frank will not be alone in the final as you play for 22,000. Come back to us and we will see how you do, challengers. So this is what we've been playing towards. It's time for our final round, which as always is general knowledge. But I'm afraid those of you who lost your head-to-heads aren't going to be allowed to take part. So that's Philip and Claire from South by Northwest, but also Lisa from the Eggheads. Would you please now leave the studio? All right, good luck, Frank and Andrew, playing to win South by Northwest £22,000. Steve, Olav and Kevin, you're playing for something that money can't buy, the Eggheads' reputation. As usual, I'll ask each team 3 questions in turn. They're all general knowledge. You know this, Frank, because you watch the show. You are allowed to confer, both of you, so we'll see now whether your 2 brains can defeat these 3 egg brains. Frank and Andrew, do you want to go first or second?
We'll go first, please, Jeremy.
Here we go, all the best, £22,000 you're playing for. When somebody does something pointless or unnecessary, they are said to be carrying coals to where? Durham, Scarborough, or Newcastle?
Yes, this. Newcastle. You agreed?
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Yeah, okay. Well, we think that's Newcastle, Jeremy.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, of course. And you're in your 30s, Andrew, right? I mean, I'm guessing that phrase has gone now completely.
It doesn't ring a bell, I have to admit. So, yeah. I was going to say Durham, but I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah, no, carrying coals to Newcastle is a thing, yeah. OK, Eggheads, what name is given to the topmost layer of branches and foliage in a forest? Is it the awning, canopy, or umbrella?
Canopy.
Yeah, it's a canopy, Jeremy.
Canopy is correct. Back we go to our challenges. The wings of a monarch butterfly bear a distinctive pattern in black, white, and which other colour? Green, blue, or orange?
Orange, I think.
What are you going on? Have you got any?
I think orange. I mean,
I'm happy to go orange because I haven't got a clue. So
I've seen monarch butterflies before in pictures, and
yeah,
but a long time ago.
Okay.
I would say orange.
Okay, we're going to keep our fingers crossed, Jeremy, and go for orange.
All right, Eggheads.
Orange, that's all right.
Orange is right. Black, white, orange. Monarch butterfly, well done.
What a magic.
Eggheads falling behind with £22,000 on the table here. In a modern UK plug, which of the 3 coloured wires is neutral? Blue, brown, or yellow and green?
I'm completely useless on this sort of thing, by the way.
Yeah. I'm hoping you
The
went.
yellow. I mean, my instinct is brown.
Your instinct's brown.
Oh well, maybe not. Maybe
Oh
not.
God.
It's a long time since I've.
You see, I know the old change. I know brown used to be earth and blue were neutral, but I don't know if how much they've changed since.
So what?
So I always thought brown's easy to remember. It's earth.
Earth.
Okay.
I mean, I would go blue, but I don't know how much it's changed since. I could be putting you off completely there. If you've got a strong feeling for brown,
I haven't got a strong feeling at all. No, it's not a strong feeling. Well, perhaps I better go for blue.
Yeah.
I think Steve's got a stronger feeling.
Yeah, I think you've got a.
well, that's what it always used to be, and if it's changed now, obviously I'm sorry, but that's as much as I know.
Okay. Obviously, we're undergoing some sort of agony here. I think we have to go blue.
It is blue.
Well done, Steve.
Well, that's Steve.
Right. Whew. Here we go, challengers. Keep pressing. There's £22,000 here. In which year, following World War II, did sweet rationing end? 1946, 1949, or 1953? Your third question can be crucial.
I think these things went on for longer than most people would have thought.
Yeah. You reckon 53?
I know some rationing did go on till well into the 50s.
Yeah.
That's the best I can offer. On that basis,
Yeah.
we could well go for 53. If we're wrong, we're wrong. But
Yeah.
Jeremy, we're going to say 1953.
You're right. 1953 is the right answer. Well done. Well played. Okay, Eggheads, you're slipping around here a little bit. Let's see how you do on your third question. In 1934, in an attempt to avoid being identified, the American criminal John Dillinger used acid to burn away which of his features? Was it his teeth, earlobes, or fingerprints?
Fingerprints.
Fingerprints.
Gotta be fingerprints.
Got to be fingerprints. Yeah.
Yeah, he and other members of his gang had it done, and it hurt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jeremy, the answer is fingerprints.
If you've got it wrong, the challengers have won. But you're playing with conviction again. Fingerprints is the right answer. Well done. 3-3. So we go to sudden death with £22,000. This can go either way. I don't give you alternatives. Here's your question. How many rooms are there, not including the central space where the cards are kept, on a classic Cluedo board?
I haven't played Cluedo for donkeys years. So,
I'm trying to think through each.
well, there are 3 or 4 on each side. Maybe there's 3 on some side and 4 on other sides.
It's how many rooms in.
How many rooms? So it's like the rooms around the edge of the board, aren't there? Kitchen, dining room, the library.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember all of them. I think there are at least 8, because I'm 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9. I think a fair guess might be 8. Okay, we're not sure at all about this, Jeremy. It's a long time since either of us have played this game, but we're going to give a best guess of 8.
8 is your answer. Now you started mentioning the rooms, I'm thinking, can we do it? Did you say kitchen, billiard room, study, ballroom, library, conservatory, dining room, hall, lounge? There are 9. I could see you visualising it. You're just 1 out. 9 is the answer. The Eggheads have a chance, therefore, to take the contest here. £22,000 the challengers are playing for. And this is your question. Which member of the royal family married the property developer Edoardo Mapelli Mozzi in 2020?
It's one or other. It's Beatrice or Eugenie.
Yeah.
Is it Beatrice? Which one got married this year? Didn't Eugenie get married this year?
Who married Jax Brooksbanks? That's the other one.
Oh yeah. So it's the most recent one, isn't it?
Yeah, they were married earlier, weren't they?
Yeah, Brooksbanks were, yeah.
So the most recent one to get married him.
Yeah.
And I think that probably is Beatrice.
So which of the two do you reckon got married first, Beatrice or
I think
Eugenie?
whoever married Jax Brooks Brookbank got married first because I can't think of his name, the Italian chap, he got married more recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
And is she the older of the two as well, Beatrice?
she's
She's the older.
I think she was the last to get married.
She was the second. That's ringing. I think that's ringing a sort of bell with me that it was the younger sister who got married first.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
So we think the first marriage was the one to Jack Brooksbank.
definitely.
That's
He was definitely the first.
that was
of the two
Eugenie.
to get
We
married.
think that
Yeah.
that's probably Eugenie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're
Yeah.
thinking that it's
Yeah.
the answer is Beatrice. Then.
We will say Princess Beatrice.
Your answer is Princess Beatrice. If you've got it right, the contest is over. Two sisters, of course, Beatrice and Eugenie. And you're right to think that one of them had got married earlier. So one of them was married in 2018
Yeah.
to, what was it, the estate agent?
Jack Brooksbank. Yeah.
The marriage in 2020 to Edoardo Mapelli Mozzi was indeed the marriage of Princess Beatrice. We say congratulations, Eggheads, you have won! Well, listen, challengers, I'm sorry, you took them
I
close.
thought we had them at the VWAR in question, Jeremy.
Yeah, well, I did too. I could see them backwards and forwards, and obviously Steve just got blue somehow. Challengers, thank you for playing. The Eggheads have done their thing yet again. The winning streak continues. No shame in losing when they've won more than 20 on the trot. So it means the challengers don't take the 22,000 home. We roll the money over and we wonder if you will be beaten before you get to, say, 30. I mean, we can dream here, Eggheads. Join us next time to see if a new team of challengers can finally take this jackpot, which will stand at £23,000. Till then, goodbye.
Chewing the fat on the biggest issues facing the country. Join Jeremy Vine every weekday morning at 9:15 and have your say. Later tonight, every second counts for 86-year-old Graham, who's been rushed in with severe chest pains. A new casualty 24/7 at 9. Next, Police Interceptors.